it comes to relationships, many of us find ourselves asking the same question: why do I keep choosing the wrong person? Our next guest says the answer may lie in what she calls our emotional blueprint, the hidden patterns that shape who we're attracted to and how we show up in love. Joining us is Tuohey to help us better understand those patterns and how we can break them. Meg, thank you so much for being here. First, what does emotional blueprint mean, and how does it shape the relationships we choose?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. When we're talking about an emotional blueprint, we're talking about how our human experience interacts with our daily life. And we're really talking about the confusion and pain that is stored, that we've kind of carried with us from the moment we sort of enter Earthside when we're born until our current time. Anytime some part of our experience doesn't make sense to us or hurts and we can't organize it and pop it into filing cabinets in our beautiful brains and nervous systems, we gather debris. And that debris is confusion and pain. And that is what sets our emotional blueprints ready for interaction with other people to make sense of that confusion and pain. It's like a browser tab that's left open.
Okay, and many people say that when they finally meet someone healthy, it can almost feel boring. Why does that happen?
Well, first of all, it's probably unfamiliar, and unfamiliar is a little threatening, but if we're talking boring, it can feel like that person isn't a pattern fit for the confusion and pain that we're carrying as a question mark. Like, why did this happen to me? And so as I'm interacting with somebody, I can't answer that question. So I can't close that browser tab. And so I become bored of that experience. I'm looking for someone that matches it, which has some sparks of recognition for me. And then I'm going to repeat the cycle of whatever that confusion and pain is, so that I can answer the question of, why did that happen to me?
Very interesting. Now, are there signs that someone might be repeating the same unhealthy relationship pattern without realizing it?
Yes, the sign is the story that you've made up about the person that you love. If you are finding yourself saying things like, he always, they always, she always, he never, he should, those are stories that show us that something is repeating that doesn't make sense to us. And a lot of the time, we'll say 80% of the time, that links back to our confusion and our pain, and we are projecting it onto the person that we love.
Gosh, Meg, I could talk to you the whole show, but great insight for those looking to build a healthy relationship. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.